we're going to read the story called Little Eddie P Wants to Be a Star. Do you know where we got this book from? No. Someone very special sent it to us. That person's name is Miss Kasha Davis. Daddy and Papa met her a long time ago. She probably doesn't remember us because we were probably just a blur in the background. But we saw her at a place called Rain. And she likes to perform she liked performing the song by Tina Turner. That was her very first song we ever saw Miss Kasha Davis perform. And hold on. She found us on Instagram, our family, and she thought it would be nice to send us this book. So you want to read it?
And FYI, you can even hear it from you as my backup, that I said that she belonged on RuPaul's Drag Race years before she made it to RuPaul's Drag Race.
She did, yes, he did say that.
I said she is talented.
She did say that. So the name of the book is Little Eddie P Wants to Be a Star. This story about little Eddie P, a little boy, girl, gal, fella, who lived on Davis Street with his white poodle, Kasha. This book is dedicated to Ed and Ellen Popil.
Look at this.
Always in our hearts.
This is our Earth.
Yep, it's our It's a little picture of Earth. We'll show it right there. It's a little picture of Earth. So let's keep going. All right.
Yeah. Let's keep going.
Little Eddie P secretly wanted to be a star. Every morning he sat on the side of the tub in the bathroom and watched his mom put on pounds and pounds of makeup just before breakfast. Mom, you look so beautiful, like a queen. Little Eddie P loved to pretend he was putting on makeup too. Oh, Eddie, Mom said, you know, just because you are only going to breakfast doesn't mean you shouldn't look and feel your very best. Make your bed, Eddie P. Put on your best vest, smile at yourself in the mirror, and make it a great day. Remember, success comes from cans, not in cans. Eddie P made his bed, brushed his teeth, grabbed one of his sister's favorite rag dolls, and put his favorite bright orange blouse on. So here he is getting ready, brushed his teeth, put his blouse on, he grabbed the doll so he could take it to school. So look at that. Ta-da. Yeah.
Yay.
Let's see what happens to Eddie P. Let's see what happens. Eddie P, excited to show off his outfit, sashayed down the long hallway to the kitchen, pretending he was a queen. Suddenly he heard, Eddie P, what are you wearing? Boys don't wear blouses, and they don't carry dolls. Blouses and dolls are for little girls. I don't know about that, right? Well, let's see. Eddie P angrily grabbed Kasha's leash and ran outside to take her on her morning walk. Little Eddie P...
Is the doggy angry?
Yep. No, the doggy's not angry. The doggy's sad because he got yelled at. So, let's keep reading. We'll find out. Little Eddie P tried to hide his tears, but couldn't. He felt ashamed and embarrassed that Dad had made fun of him. It's not nice to make fun of people, is it? No, you should never do that. Because why? Because God makes everybody different, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
What is fun of them?
When you pick on them and be mean to them. It's not nice, right?
No.
No, right?
If you, what is that?
It's bad. You shouldn't do that. It's like if you call people names or something.
Can you tell me that what's going on? Tell me that the story is mean. Tell me it.
Well, no, but right now it's a little mean because his dad yelled at him for no reason because he wanted to wear an orange blouse. So let's keep going and we'll find out what's happening, okay?
He got angry.
No. Right, the dad got angry. So let's find out what happened.
Look it, the dog is sad.
No, the dog's not sad. Listen, you gotta read and see what happens. Kasha was so angry she was giving Eddie P an earful. Bark, 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 bark. Here's what the dog's saying. You can be a queen or a king. You are beautiful. I think your blouse is fantastic. Bark, bark, bark. You are perfect as you are. Of course you can become a star. See, the dog's all about it. See, and that's exciting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Eddie P went off to school, and some of the boys and girls giggled at his bright colored orange blouse. Eddie P wore it anyway, right? They were laughing at him. Is it nice to laugh at people?
Yes.
No, it's not. You should never laugh at anybody. Unless they're telling a joke. Then you can laugh. But you shouldn't laugh at somebody for being different. Eddie P tried to please his father and fit in, so he joined the football team. One time he caught the football and ran the wrong way. Instead of the crowd cheering, they just laughed and laughed. Eddie P played football anyway.
That's rude.
That is rude, right. It is rude to laugh at people, right? And that's right, exactly.
If you know, it's rude because if they do something bad, they laugh at people, and that's rude.
Right, you shouldn't do that. Eddie P wanted to make everyone else happy. Finally, one day, there was a notice to audition for a play called The 12 Dancing Princesses. Eddie wanted to be the queen, but was cast as the role of the king. Despite that, he loved it. The crowd cheered at the final bow, and just then little Eddie P secretly thought, I know what I want to be when I grow up. I want to be a star. He thought about keeping it a secret, but Eddie P told Dad anyway. So let's see what happens. He's going to tell his dad he wants to be a star. Dad said, Eddie P, you can't be a star. You have to be a policeman or a fireman or a salesman. That's what men do. You can't make any money being a star. Just name one person you know who is famous. Eddie P thought and thought, but couldn't think of anyone.
He's
sad, yeah. He's sad because his daddy's saying he can't do what he wants. He can't become a star. He wants to grow up and be a star.
You know why he's sad? Because he's crying.
Right, he's crying. Let's see what happens. That night, when little Eddie P was going to bed, he looked up to the stars in the sky and thought to himself, I must know someone who is a star. Meanwhile, at the end of the bed, Kasha was putting on her own show, dancing, rolling over, wagging her tail, and smiling from ear to ear. Little Eddie P didn't notice. Kasha held up a mirror to little Eddie P, hoping he would realize that if he wanted to be anything in the world, he could do it. If he would believe in and love his true self, genuine self. Suddenly, the door opened and the light came on. It was Mom and Dad. Little Eddie P thought, oh, jeepers creepers, did I forget to do my chores? Mom and Dad sat on the bed. Eddie P, we've been talking and we want to apologize. Oh, they're going to apologize. That's nice, right?
Yeah.
That means they're saying they're sorry. Dad held Eddie P's hand and said, Eddie P, I want you to know that you can be anything you dream to be, and I will be proud of you. I'm sorry I made fun of your beautiful blouse and doll. As long as you are being true to yourself, you will always be a star in our eyes. Mom grabbed Eddie P's sister's rag doll from under the bed, tucked him in and said, now have a good dreams, my shooting star, and take good care of your baby. See? His dad realized that he made a mistake and that he should tell Eddie P that he can be whatever he wants to be. You know that, right?
Yeah,
You know, you can be whatever you want to be, right? When you grow up.
I want to be a king.
You want to be a king? Well, you can do that if you want. We can try that. We'll try it. We'll see. We'll see if we can find you a kingdom to rule. We'll have to. Danny and Papa might have to start saving our pennies to buy you one, but we'll try.
Yeah.
Okay. As they turned off the lights, Eddie P and Kasha were too excited to sleep. Instead, they danced and dreamed of someday growing up and being a star. Maybe a makeup artist, or a costume designer, or a dancer, or a hairstylist, or a singer, or a doctor, or a fireman, or a policeman, or an actor. Possibilities were endless.
Or a princess.
Or a princess, right? You could be right. That's right. Remember, the whole point is you can be whatever you. Hold on, I'm not done reading this page. You can be. I'm not done reading this page.
After that, can you read it again?
Yes, you can be whatever you want to be. Kasha reminded Eddie P that there is no rush to decide. You can be anything your heart decides, as long as you believe in yourself. The next day, Eddie P went off to school wearing a bright orange blouse. He smiled at himself in the mirror. Some of the boys and girls giggled at his bright orange blouse, but some thought it was fabulous. Eddie P.
Nice?
To think something's fabulous, yes, it is very nice. But to giggle at somebody is not nice. To laugh at somebody is not nice. Eddie P. word anyway. He was a star. What will you be when you grow up? You can be whatever you want. The end. So that was.
Read it again.
Well, hold on. Well, here it is. This is the book. Little Eddie P. Wants to Be a Star. Written by Ed Popil. I hope I'm saying that right. A.K.A. Miss Kasha Davis. It's illustrated by Jason Dorfy. I hope I'm saying that right too. I'm sorry. I'm really bad with names. That was so wonderful for Miss Kasha Davis to send us to Family Fab 76. We totally enjoyed it. It had some great life messages. Stuff that we always hold on, I'll read it again in 2 seconds.
Apparently Nasim liked it.
Apparently Nasim really liked it a lot. Stuff we always try to instill in Nasim that he can do whatever he wants, and hopefully other parents are doing the same. So if you get a chance, totally, I know I just read it, but if you want a copy for your little boy and girl, I'm sure it's available on Miss Kasha Davis' website. I'm sure it is. Or maybe reach out to her on Instagram, and I'm sure she'll tell you where you can purchase a copy. And as always, thanks for stopping by and hanging out with Family Fab 76. You guys have a great day. Can you say goodbye?
Goodbye.